Hey everybody, welcome to the Koch File. I'm so glad you're here joining me. So, as you know, Chantal had quite the weekend. I did watch bits and pieces of it, the most important parts, but I didn't watch it in its entirety. So I'm going to try to make a dent on these videos that she posted, the two of which were labeled dinner. So let's see what she has to say.
Look what you got.
Well, she's singing. She's probably going to say hi a billion times. And you know, we don't have time for that. It's the one thing I don't like about some of the lives people do. They're like, hi. Because you probably feel like you have to call everybody out.
I have some carrots.
Like, no kidding, Amberlynn, I was just on her live, which we will talk about. There was like over 7,000 people watching it. Like, can you imagine that many messages coming at you at one time? Like, you can't call everybody out.
I have some bread, sourdough bread. I have some Havarti, some olives and feta, and some hummus.
All good things.
So, I'm going to have a piece of bread. I haven't eaten anything today.
So I noticed that there are people who are mentioning Amberlynn and this rumor that was going around about Becky and her breaking up. Now, she did go on live right before I started taping this, and I did watch it. And yes, it is confirmed they are breaking up. Becky herself initiated the breakup. They are not on the same course, and they decided to split ways. They're being very civil about it. So that's why they're mentioning the Amberlynn breakup.
I didn't see that hot guy that works there.
No, she didn't see the hot guy.
Oh no, where did he go?
He ran to the back and
How dare you have a
hid
day off when I want to go
behind all the soda cartons.
How dare you, you know? Thank you. Look what you got. I'm going to put some spicy hummus down on this bread. This is my favorite snack.
So someone commented, Feral Housewife, Chantal, your makeup looks so nice today. I have to agree, her makeup did look nice, but I liked it before she put the eyeliner. Now here we can see her eyeliner's on. For some reason, that eyeliner just changes the entirety of how she looks on her face, and I think it looks better without that eyeliner. The problem that she has is when she's putting this eyeliner on, she puts it on very thick, and if you notice, it accumulates on the corners of her eyes by her nose. That's, you know, I kept seeing black there, and I thought, was she eyelinering, you know, putting eyeliner on that? But I think it's actually that dripping down because she puts so much of it on and so thick. I don't know. I think sometimes less is more. And in Chantal's case, I think the eyeliner needs to be much less.
Honestly, it's so good. Spicy hummus. Yes. Okay.
Nothing like a good hummus.
Some feta and olives. Beauty bite.
Take your time, Chantal. It's not a race.
Oh. Who came in here and said they did? Brooke. You're starting rumors.
Uh-oh. Chantal's going to get feisty on us, people.
Probably not even true. This might wait for Amberlynn will tell you guys what's going on when she's ready.
Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. You
I
don't
don't know
want to get
anything.
even on in that, no.
Jiu-Jitsu Jane.
Plain Cheeseburger said, not to be mean, but who cares? Plain Cheeseburger, the reason why people care is because there's a crossover in the subscriber interest. So you have people who follow Amberlynn that follow Foodie Beauty and vice versa. They're vested in both the stories. You'll notice them being mentioned in either of the chats. And that's why people care.
Hi, dogs.
Queen Bee, hopefully it's not true. However, it is true. They went on live this afternoon and disclosed to everybody that they were breaking up. I can't even imagine people. It gave me something to think about, right? So if people have a channel with one or more, two or more people in it, and you're sharing that spotlight, if something like that happens, some type of a break in the relationship, you would both have to address it in a video. I mean, if you had that many followers who are vested in, just vested in your story, you would almost feel like you had to. Because if you didn't, right, two things would happen: lots of rumors and some crazy ass messages in your inbox. It would just fuel a lot of unnecessary drama. So that's probably why people are like, well, might as well announce it. But that has to be really hard to go through something like that in a very public way. That has to take a toll on someone mentally, because you're going to get a lot of support, but you're also going to get people who are there to just make you miserable. And it's constantly coming at you. And that part, I feel for people. If you're in that situation, it's got to be rough.
Danielle. I feel so sad for her. Ooh, oh.
Let's move a little bit forward.
Rolling Keef, yeah, you know your stuff, Dax. I think I'm gonna have a glass of wine.
Ooh, fancy. I will be doing this.
I was feeling a bit lightheaded. Ugh, no. I can't drink wine right now.
Kalamata olives are my favorite, Crab Bonnet said.
I'm not a big alcohol.
They are my favorite as well. Have you cooked salmon before?
Thank you. Shrinking project.
You should crisp the skin first. Oh yeah, definitely. And turn the meat over. Oh, sounds so good.
Amna, I did. Makes my depression worse. Yeah, same here.
Oh, the jaw's cracking. I heard that.
I can cook with it. I have a bottle of red in there too.
Sorry guys, my OCD when I hear people's jaws crack. It makes me nervous. I'm sorry I'm skipping around, but there's 2 other videos I gotta try to get through.
Like, I not that I don't know what to do, it's just...
Oh, okay.
I talked to BB about it, but nobody else.
Yes, this is confessional time.
I, like, kept it in.
We're going into the confessional.
Because I think I'm in, like, denial.
Oh, boy. You're always in denial, sadly.
And I was trying to go through the day and just like be normal, but and cook and everything, but I just can't. I just don't want to.
Been there, done that.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need
Don't be
Kleenex.
sorry.
Hold on.
Say whatever you gotta say. So she's about to tell us something, and I want you guys to watch
I haven't even
her
told
eyes.
my close internet friends, like all of you are gonna be like, what the fuck, you know? But I'm not okay. Thank you, Lucky Legs. It's nothing to do with Dom. I'm not seeing him anymore.
Okay,
This
just
is
tell us.
completely just me.
Get it out
right now. So I don't want you to think that has to do with that. But oh my god, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it.
Just say it. It's the easiest way. Just say it.
Because I know a lot of you are not gonna believe that I would do that, you know.
We probably already know what you're going to tell us. Well, we do know already what you're going to tell us. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Just say it. You'll feel so much better.
I'm pretty sure that I'm addicted to cocaine.
Now, I want you to watch. I need to... Okay. She just said to us, I think I'm addicted to cocaine. And then she immediately looked up at the chat. I thought that was kind of strange because I feel like I've been in situations where I was like very emotional over something that I was getting off my chest. And I remember my eyes being so filled with tears, I couldn't even focus on anything. So even looking up wouldn't have happened. You know, I was just engulfed in my tears. I just don't understand. Like she almost looks like she's trying to check for that. What is that immediate reaction to what I just said? Which again gives off this vibe of attention seeking. Not in any way that I'm trying to diminish someone's fight with addiction. I've never experienced it, and I can only imagine how difficult it is. I can't even imagine. I've never been through it, but I know Chantal is very attention seeking. So, and she has done stuff in the past, had emotional breakdowns, and like the next minute she's fine, stuff in her face, and everything is like hunky-dory, and she's back in the abusive situation. So it's really hard to look at her videos and go, this feels genuine. Because at first, it really did feel genuine. You even saw some mascara running. But then she did this. She looked up at the chat. Like she was waiting to see what the first and immediate reactions would be to that very dramatic confession. But honestly, we all knew. We all knew she was doing it. I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm very, very interested because I feel very alone in thinking this, and I feel like I'm being mean. But I'm curious. Let me know down below because I really would love to know what others are thinking. Oops.
Like I can't stop shaking. And I just feel like I just need to calm down. That's why.
Look, if I confess something big in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people online, I'm sure I'd be shaking too. Even if you're saying it, if you're admitting your wrongdoing to your bestest friend in the world, and you would be shaking too probably, because it would just it would be so emotional, it'd be so raw. But then again, I don't know if she's shaking because she's just jonesing for it. You know, is she getting anxious because she hasn't had her hands on it for a day or two? Is this anxiety driving this type of behavior we're seeing right now? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's talk
Ordered
about it.
the pre-rolls because if I do, when I do edibles or I do cannabis, it actually really helps with the nerves because my nerves are just so like.
Weed will help you to a degree, and yes, it will calm your nerves. But you are going to at some point have to address the underlying issues which is causing you this level of anxiety. It's called therapy. I know you're not a fan. And trust me, I'm one of those people that does not enjoy getting face on with myself and the realities of myself. But I'll tell you what, if you fight through the pain and get the help, it's going to take time. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. And you're going to feel more confident about every decision you make in your life. Because you will have overcome whatever issues that are hindering you from progressing forward. You have potential. And you have a whole world ahead of you. Make the change. We want to see it. We want to be here to celebrate it.
Welcome, Geraldine. I feel bad for lying, but how am I supposed to? I didn't even think that. I haven't. Like, I'm stupid. I always cocky. You know, starts with a couple lines and then you're like, oh, it's just for partying, and then I just started. You know, I wasn't started doing it by myself, like not with anybody, just having a fucking 8 ball in my drawer and just doing it.
Wow. That's insane to me. Like, can you imagine how much money? So, an 8 ball in her drawer. So, I went on a site called addictionresource.net. I was just curious to see. You know, I have no clue. I've never done this stuff. So, an 8 ball of Coca-Cola, whatever anybody wants to call it, would be around $336 to $560. So that's a lot of money. I mean, even if you were to purchase that much once a month, I mean, I don't know how it goes usage wise, but like that's a lot of money.
Oh,
So someone wrote here, let me get this up. So Esme Rosa, excuse my dog is drinking water. I know y'all can hear it. Esme Rosalie said, that's an easy drug to get hooked on. Don't cry. I know that because my girl's dad was addicted to that, and it's what caused him to take his own life about 2 years ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. From what I've heard from other people who have experienced it, they say that they don't feel that it's necessarily an addictive drug, that it has more to do with chasing that initial rush that you get when you do consume this stuff. Again, I am not talking from experience, I'm talking from people I've spoken to, because I just wanted to try to understand since I don't have experience with that. I just would like to try to put myself in someone else's shoes. Okay. So someone wrote, "Thank you so much for being honest with us. We are here for you. I'm so sorry you have been dealing with this all
Thank you, love the sound of rain. I
along."
appreciate it.
See, it's comments like this, okay, I'm gonna rewind a little bit here. We're seeing a trend, right, between Amberlynn and Chantal. They're both doing these confessional videos. Chantal for her drug use, Amberlynn for her relationship.
You can overcome anything. Opening up is a good step for real. It shows you. Thanks, Victoria.
And yeah. So I just had to play it a little bit because I just wanted to just put it on. But they're both having these confessional moments. And a lot of times we know that these types of videos can garnish a great deal of views, subscribers, whatever it may be. Would it motivate someone to do something so slimy or crooked as to make up a scenario like this for the coin? I know that sounds really harsh, but it wouldn't be her first time doing something like this, so I have to wonder. What do you all think?
Oh, I feel so stupid. I didn't even tell like any of you guys, Victoria, any of you, because I didn't think like I was. I just thought, and then I noticed that. It's okay in recovery. This is the worst part. I totally get it. We're all human. There are many great recovery programs out there. Thank you, Anna. And that's overwhelming for me. Like, I'm gonna have to go. Like, am I gonna have to go?
I mean, really, let's look at all the super chats that are pouring in. Okay.
Program and everything, or can I like nip this in the bud? I don't know. Like, thanks, Danielle.
Shrinking project. Chantal, I am worried for you. Yes, we are all worried for her. Her behavior is very all over the place.
Did it happen yesterday? I don't think so. The day before.
Why are you asking us? You don't know what you are doing?
It's been like every day, almost. I'd say, maybe a day or two without it, but.
Okay, so Marissa here wrote, "You don't owe any of us information." Here's the problem. Everybody complains that she's not being honest when we can obviously see what she's doing. I mean...
And I just got scared today because like I thought it was okay and went to Farm Boy, and then all of a sudden I just...
She almost has to put out this information out there because people are just going to constantly send these messages.
It's like you have to learn how to be happy again.
And half the time you don't know if she's telling the truth, if she's lying.
Welcome, Sam.
She could be talking about something super serious. We can all get drawn into it, and then it's like all over 10 minutes later.
It's over. It's like you just keep needing more and more because you're...
Twitter.
Get so depressed, and shaky.
You're shaking maybe because you're not entirely telling the truth, or maybe you're shaking because this is a very anxious moment for you. I mean, to divulge something like this in front of thousands of people, yeah, that's gotta be hard. That would make somebody shake. But lying can also make people shake.
No, it does. I'm not gonna do a lot.
Victoria, you don't owe people that, Chantal. Not
so,
even your friends. You need to put yourself first. No one will hold it against you. We love you.
I didn't take... Really, Queen? A day? Oh no, mine lasted like...
So, if someone is a cocaine user, I'm curious, at what point does it become like this addiction? Because from what I'm understanding is it's not like a physical addiction like heroin would be or alcohol, that it's the actual chasing of it, in the enjoyment, wanting to experience that again.
weeks.
Like, I wonder how much somebody would have to be doing it for it to become like you need
And
rehab.
I'm not seeing him. It's not that.
She should definitely go to the
getting it myself
doctor, her
and
family
doing it
doctor.
myself, you know? And even Dom was like, I'm not getting it for you anymore. I can see you just want more and more of it. I'm not getting it.
All I'm thinking is, thank God this woman didn't choose alcohol to abuse on. Can you imagine if she became an alcoholic? Trying to detox off of that? I heard that's insane. Detoxing off of that. Oh my goodness, what a mess she is.
So, Brooke, did something happen to you this weekend? No, I'm okay, Brooke. Thank you.
So Amelia wrote, it changes your brain chemistry, so yeah, it will feel that way, but you admitting it's a problem, so that's amazing.
You don't feel that way, like people telling you
you have balls of steel.
you know? And
please call a detox clinic right away.
My weight loss was from that.
Personally, I think she should call her family doctor and have a conversation. Initiate that conversation first. Get honest with her doctor and say, this is what I did. This is how far I took it. This is how long I've been doing it. What do you think? Because she needs to get a medical professional's opinion. I mean, calling a rehab, okay, I get it. But maybe there'll be a simpler solution. Maybe she's not that far. Maybe she's just anxious and making this a lot worse.
The Ozempic, doing that, and then people would accuse me of that, and I hate lying about it. And now stop, am I going to gain my weight back? You know what I mean? So that scared me.
Wow, so Queen Bee just wrote, oh my God. It's different for each person. I quit cold turkey, and I was doing an 8-ball a day. You can quit. You can, Chantal. Wow, Queen Bee, that's I can't even imagine. That sounds like a lot to me. And kudos to you for stopping cold turkey. That is actually what I've heard consistently from anybody I spoke to has experienced it. They simply stopped using it, and it was not an issue.
One more time. Robert, just do this and then none, Miss Fancy May, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. Thank you.
Fun beezer. It's very addicting. You are not stupid. It starts as fun and ends up being a huge chase to just fight off withdrawal rather than doing it to enjoy it. I wonder how long withdrawal symptoms are with
I feel better now that I'm not hiding it as much from people because...
Dak said, you're not stupid, you're growing. Yeah, Chantal, stop doing that negative self-talk stuff. You're not stupid.
Are you Queen of Hearts?
You're a little wish-washy in the area of business, but...
people are toxic. Thank you. I feel like I do have a bit of withdrawal, shaky, very shaky. And I can't calm down. I feel like I've done it and I haven't today.
Or the shaking might have to do with other things.
That's why the edibles and the other cannabis products, they do help with the anxiety and just calming you down. Thank you, Mercy. But I do need help.
See, I love comments like this where somebody says, like Kev Koss, no one is allowed to shame anyone for drug abuse. You are not a terrible person, and you are not forever lost. You are so brave for sharing. Thank you. So I want to pull into this. No one is allowed to shame anyone for drug abuse. I don't hear anything in this chat where anybody's shaming Chantal. Actually, she's getting quite a bit of support and understanding. So I have no idea where that comment comes from. This whole, obsession about shaming. It's nobody's shaming her. Everybody goes through difficult times in their life. She's just going through a period in her life.
Well, I'm gonna be okay, I think. I don't know. Daily? No, not a whole month. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Chloe.
Penny wrote, oops, sorry. I thought when
I
you
think I'm gonna
weren't
see
doing
how I
hauls
feel.
and things that your money was going elsewhere. Chantal, please stay away from him. Because she is saying, so Chantal is saying that she has no communication and not seeing this Dom guy. But of course, people are suspicious of that. So that is where that comment is coming from.
You think I guess that I will have some withdrawals? It won't last forever. I just feel like that's all I want to do right now.
Yeah, she's probably going to gain weight back. Karate Joe comes to the defense. Penny, she is not seeing him, so stop it.
God.
Joe desperately wants to believe Chantal is telling the truth. It's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, Queenish. Oh. Sorry, Sam. He loves me.
Yeah.
I love you
Do
too,
you love
Sam.
him?
Don't be. Just coming to comfort me.
Queen of
Sam.
Hearts, I'm addicted to prescription morphine. It's a nightmare. Ooh, sounds intense. These days, you're lucky if I'll take a Tylenol. It says like I'm so
Maybe like
medication skittish.
addictions counseling, or I talked a long time to BB, and he's so amazing. He's like,
I'm sure he
anytime you're
is.
gonna cave or have a problem, just call me, and I'll be
Oh
there
boy.
for you.
Oh boy. See, I don't handle when people get emotional. I get very emotional, so I can't handle.
Does your family know you need support? Not now. I didn't tell my mom because
This is what's wild to me, and maybe it's my generation, but when I'm going through a difficult time, the first people I turn to is my family. Like the first person I would talk to is my mom, my sister, my brother. Like I'm just trying to wrap my head around. Do you guys find it odd that someone would disclose all this really personal, crazy information on a YouTube live, but had not shared it with those closest to them in their life, considering that, Kiwi and all these people out there probably already have her mother's information, her sister's information, whoever's information, Pete's information. So she's saying this without telling them. So they'll start getting messages about what you're saying on a live. So you're going to set everybody into a complete and utter panic. That's exactly what you're going to end up doing. If this is the case, if this is true what you were saying, that you have not told anyone but BB, which I can't quite wrap my head around, because I would think you'd maybe tell your mom maybe first. Pete, I mean, he's right there in the next room. He's your best friend.
I don't want to upset her.
Chantal, look, we will always upset our mothers. We are daughters. That's what we do. Get over it. You just got to get real. Look, I tell my mom a lot of stuff she does not want to hear, nor does she want to listen to, but she always has the best advice, and she always sets me straight. Go to your mother.
Kev Cass, welcome, Kev Cass. Thank you. He said you're at a turning point in your life right now.
See, like when I'm watching her right now, this makes me feel it's genuine, right? Because we're seeing tears coming down. We're seeing her makeup smudging up a little bit. She looks genuinely like emotional. And this is where I struggle with Chantal. You just don't know what you're getting.
You can have a future traveling. Lucky Lex, I kicked Oxy and fed you will feel poopy for a while. But you bounce back and will feel better than ever. Thank you, Lucky Lex. I'm glad you were able to kick, you know.
Yes, Chantal, we all want you to feel better and live your best life. That's all we want for you.
It's like no matter what stage I am in my life, it's like I'm always addicted to something. Whether it's food, and I was so happy it's not food. I'd rather, I know that's so fucked up. Oh my god, I would rather, I can't go back to being addicted to food. I just can't. Like, I just can't.
So she just said to us here, I can't go back to being addicted to food, so my only choice is what? So the cocaine was curtailing her eating addiction. So what she's saying to us is, I can't go back to food as a coping mechanism. So what is she going to replace it with? She should have been thinking about this. She needs to think about this.
I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I know.
So Queenish wrote, why don't you get off live and go see, I guess, the ambulance? Stupid, she needs to talk to her doctor.
I was very cocky, like, oh, it's okay, I can just do it recreationally.
So Debbie Winchowski wrote, because it stops you feeling real feelings, hun. So that's, okay, so I guess that's what the draw is. You just don't have to feel your feelings.
You know, like anytime I've ever done it, it was like, I didn't like it, but I don't know, it just different, you know.
So Brooke A.
The guy's just messaging me with the flavors of pre-rolls they have.
Withdrawal can cause you to shake as well.
The reason I'm here
yes.
For you. Thank you, Sofa. Yeah, it is covered.
Okay, so I guess it does.
Wanda, I know.
I don't know. You can't believe everything people write.
I've been taking my medication.
Brooke K. wrote, does your family know you need support? Of course not. No, she's telling us before she tells everybody else. All right, let me get a little.
But I was like,
here.
Am I really addicted? Because like I can go a day without it. Like I've gone a day without it, but now like today I'm just like, I didn't have any yesterday, and today I'm just like, hamburger eyes. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ozark Center. Yeah, we have a lot of like it's covered here in Canada. We have a lot of for drug addiction.
Jesus, Chantal, why don't you get off the live and call your family doctor? Have a conversation with your medical professional who knows you better than we do.
Oh my god, my life is fucked.
Look, Chantal, your life is not fucked. You sit at home all day, eat whatever you want, eat as much weed as you want, smoke as much weed as you want, do whatever the hell it is that you want, and still be able to sustain a life in a very nice apartment that costs you about $2,000 a month. Your life isn't that shabby. What sucks is your character. You have to become a better you. You have to want to be a better person.
Ooh. I'm so stupid. Like I don't even know how I'm alive right now. I'm on so many medications and
do you take them consistently? Probably not.
Tracy, I'm a licensed therapist. I work in substance abuse. Please go to detox. Stop taking edibles. Don't detox on your own. Thank you, Tracy. No, I've been taking my antidepressants. That's the only thing. Because if I don't,
Karate Joe does
when the wellness check, no,
of course
just
not.
edibles.
She's telling us first. And BB.
For real. Pete doesn't know. wasn't going to tell anybody because now nobody trusts you anymore after you tell them. You know what I mean? At home with Melissa, admitting the problem is the first step. You got this. Thank you.
I'm just going to move it a little bit because she gets onto the llama. So this is usually when she starts to fade.
Really? All this time?
I mean, that was the bulk interesting part of this whole thing.
Yeah, he's like...
Let's see.
Yeah, Emily. Thanks, Mega Kristen. Thank you.
Wow. Somebody just wrote, Zizitsu Jane wrote, yes, do you think you should stay with BB for a little bit? Why would anybody suggest that? First of all, we don't even know half of what she's saying, if it's true or not. BB likely has moved on with his life. And she's just like a destructive machine going through somebody's life. I mean, she causes utter havoc. This man does not need that. He's probably so happy with the peace he has right now in his life.
I feel pitiful. True, Twilight. Sarah, no more recreational drugs. Your life is not effed. You can do this. Thank you, Sarah.
So is she going to add this to her bucket list now she's an addict? Well, there, she did say that because she said she was addicted to food as well and that she has an addictive personality. So, I mean, she seems like she's aware that she has an addictive personality. I mean, she says it multiple times. So, why would she go and impulsively, maybe thought out, go and do all the things that she has done? For attention, right? And do you think?
No, you guys are just awesome, Marissa, just listening.
Karate Joe asking again, does Pete's know yet?
This is the last thing I needed in my life, isn't it?
Boy, I hate to tell you, Chantal, but you're still fairly young. And you'd be shocked at how things come at you at warp speed as you get older. The issues that you have to deal with. The things change, your body changes, your health changes, your circumstances change. So much changes. You're going to be in for it.
The last. Peach doesn't know.
Yeah, Lucky Lola is saying she was on Adderall for ADHD, got off of them when she had her kids. Yeah, I was on antidepressants when I got pregnant with my kids, and I immediately ceased it. I didn't take any prescriptions because you never know. But some people have to.
Thanks, Louis. Oh. I guess I have to log off and go.
It's giving us the pity party. All right. When she lays on the llama, she gets like all fading in and out sometimes. I can only tolerate so much.
And I was in denial too, like when people are like, you're an addict, and I'm just like, no, I can stop anytime I want to, you know.
If this is so, it's quite disturbing to think how comfortable she is actually lying. Brooke K wrote, "You need to stick with therapy." Seriously,
Yeah.
Chantal. I 100% agree.
Brooke, you need to
I
stick
think
with
she definitely
therapy.
needs to seek therapy
I know.
immediately. If you don't
True
deal with your
that.
issues, they just
I don't have any.
linger
I
and
honestly don't.
linger
I
and
have none
haunt
left,
you.
for real.
Trust me.
I haven't had any today. As you can see, my pupils are a normal size.
Life is too
And
beautiful
yesterday, too. I didn't have any yesterday.
and precious.
Very, 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 very expensive. It is. It is.
And think
Unless
of
you're
all the
the
money you could have
weekend or like a
saved.
very, very rich person. It's, yeah, you're right, you know?
So, you Canadians out there, do you think that she can write off the weed purchases because she eats them on the YouTube? Or the shrooms a write off too? How about the cocaine?
I have to go to the bathroom. Florida kilos, $1,000. It was very strong too. Very strong stuff.
Wait.
And it was all mine. I didn't share it.
I
I didn't
bet
do it
you
with anybody.
didn't.
Oh no, no, that was mine. That's why I feel so bad because, like, no, it wasn't from him. This is me. That's what I'm saying. It's not him at all. For real.
So what she's talking about here is she's trying to convince everybody that it is not Dom that is supplying her, that had not been supplying her. It wasn't him. And again, she has done this behavior before where she came to the defense of this Dom, trying not to put the blame on him. However, if we were to look back, we can obviously notice that when she met this man, that is when this all escalated and started getting completely out of control. So it is understandable that people still think that she's seeing this man because of this hook she's got with the exciting stuff she's been entertaining herself with lately.
No, it doesn't, Penny. That's why you have to keep doing it. So, the nose blowing, yeah.
Almalexia said, Stop excusing him. He got it for you and had it
Yeah.
that day from
I
day
mean, even
one.
if I do gain some weight back, it's not gonna be everything. I'm not going back up to 400 pounds. I'm not doing it.
I sure hope
I'm
not,
not
Chantal. I sure hope that you are
at
able
all.
to stay focused and
No, it's like
start really
seven,
addressing your
7 grams.
eating.
Thank you, Kristen. No, no, no. Sorry, it was a mixture of the allergies. Like, as you can see, I still have allergies. Um, but it was that too. Smoky Steve. Welcome, Smoky
Karate
Steve.
Joe. Stop
I like
asking how
Smoky
much
Steve.
it is, people. That is not helping her.
Get help and support
He's
from your
like he's
family.
like the dad in the
I
group.
know. I mean, like you're sick, puking, pooping, excessively high heart rate. Yeah, my heart is like.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm calm, more a bit calm now, but yeah.
Addictive personality is not fun by all this time. Yeah, I can't even relate. I can't even get addicted to
Nobody
something, even if
knows.
I wanted to.
BB.
I'm so disinterested in things like that. That's got
I
to
am
be
good as
rough
Sam.
when you're
Hi,
craving
Annie.
things. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, being
Got to
live
be
is helping
hard.
a little bit. Like, just keep my mind. Like, I don't want to be alone right now, I think. Like, I feel like you guys are like my community and I feel supported, like, you know. So, and everybody who can't be here too, like my viewers.
Like everyone
Oh,
who
I'm sure my
can't be
trolls will
here,
already
my
already
viewers.
message my family.
What?
Just join to say hang
We
in
are
there.
viewing
Hope
you.
shows up in weird places. Thank you, Steve. Smoky Steve, I
Okay, I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
move this. Oh, Smoky Steve
I
came on.
understand. I wouldn't want to
I
support
watch him.
somebody destroying themselves
He's in my
at all,
area.
you know, when I get it. Thank you, Marissa. I know you guys are. I really appreciate it. Oh my god.
People are not
Rip
perfect.
neglected gaming
Absolutely.
chair. Oh, my gaming chair? Reed? Yeah.
All
My
right, I don't
gaming
care
chair.
about the gaming chair.
Did you see my comment about the ginger ale? I did, Joe. It made me laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ginger ale. I remember that.
Say again?
Okay,
Oh my god.
so
So.
I'm going to end this here because it gets kind of boring and same old towards the end. So in this video, the most important part was Chantal doing her confessional, telling us the dirt on all the activities that she's been doing, which many, if not all of us, already saw was happening and knew it was happening. So that was the big thing of this video, and I am surprised that she kept it up. I'm glad she did because I really wanted to do a reaction. I do hope that if Chantal does have an issue in this area, that she receives the help and care that she needs. I strongly suggest she talk to her family doctor first, as that is the person who would know her most and best medically, as the family physician typically sees you more often than any of your other doctors. Sorry. Whew, took a breath there. But I'm so glad that you all joined. I hope Chantal's next video is more uplifting. We'll see what happens. But like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Hang out. Love having you guys here. Love the dialogue happening in the chat sometimes. So have a wonderful